My name is Dr. Augustine, and I'll be explaining to you today how I solve autoimmune diseases like lupus and rheumatoid arthritis. As you may know, all that's offered today for the care of people suffering with autoimmune disease is medications to suppress the immune system and take away the swelling and inflammation. All this with the best intentions of making a person feel better and slowing the progression of damage within the body, but nobody is speaking today about healing from autoimmune disease. Instead of forcing body physiology with powerful and dangerous medications, which never solve the problem, what about finding out what's causing it and getting people to heal? That's exactly what this informative video is about. Here's my approach to solving lupus and most autoimmune diseases. Treating symptoms of lupus compared to healing from it, what's your choice? Managing symptoms compared to solving the cause? Would you rather only feel good or actually be healthy and well? Here's the protocol for healing. Now let's use some common sense. Doesn't the brain control and coordinate everything in your body? So if there's interference or problems in the brain and nervous system, then things go wrong in the body, such as lupus. So what if we could improve the brain? Would your body heal? The tools for repair and the fuels for function is food and nutrition. Common sense. Try fasting, eating no food, and see how that works for you. Also, remove the stressors from your body and immune system and free it up to heal. Would that help? Additionally, if a person has poor cellular health, how can these cells take up nutrients and oxygen and even medication? Gee, in consideration of all this, do you wonder why you haven't healed? So let's break it down. Number one, the brain heals. Yes, it controls everything, as you can see by this diagram. It's been my 26 years of experience taking care of people that, yes, improving the brain and nerve system enables healing in the body. Some have asked, how do you know? Well, in the next few slides, I'll show you a scanning technology that's been essential in understanding the dynamics of the central nervous system. Also, the brain controls the immune system. The connection and control of the brain to the adrenal glands, controlling the release of hormones that controls the action of immune cells, as well as the lymphatic tissue of the immune system. All this wonderful control comes from a very special part of the brain called the hypothalamus, which is the start of the autonomic or automatic nerve system. This autonomic nerve system has two parts, the sympathetic and the parasympathetic. So it was put to me many years ago in a journal that if 80% of the nervous system is above the spine, what are you doing about that? This was my discovery of a system of healthcare called biocranial. It's how I can improve brain function, enabling the body to heal. Again, here's another look at the autonomic nervous system coming from the brain, and the red box around the parasympathetic system is there for a reason. It's been my experience that the parasympathetic is always low and problematic in people with terrible illness. And when I perform a biocranial correction and can improve this, the nerve system comes back into balance and people heal. Again, emphasis that the immune system is controlled by the autonomic nervous system. Where does the autonomic nervous system come from? Yes, you guessed it, the brain. So can you imagine how far-reaching a biocranial correction can be on the entire health of a person, as well as all parts of the body? So here's what happens during a biocranial correction. Global expansion of all 22 skull bones, jump-starting and improving brain function, thereby enabling healing and better function in the body. Heart rate variability is an amazing scanning technology that demonstrates heart function, where the autonomic nervous system is at, in balance, out of balance, and how far, and it provides a very accurate health marker. This is the scanning technology that made me search for and find a way to improve brain function, which has been biocranial. So here's the proof that biocranial actually improves the autonomic nervous system. Real-time heart rate variability demonstrates if any intervention will improve the autonomic nervous system. A baseline of 192 heartbeats is performed while the person is laying on their back. We then can see heart function, the blue bar at the top, and the sympathetic stress nerve system, and the parasympathetic, which I improve this, or when I improve this, people heal. I then perform a biocranial correction and watch heart function and the autonomic nervous system improve. In this example, the sympathetic nerve system came down into balance and the parasympathetic moved higher. So number 2, nutrition is considered tools for repair within the body. If you're not sure how significant this really is, try fasting and see how that works for you. Tools and fuels for the body. So here we have the standard American diet, also known as the SAD diet. Yes, it may taste good, I'd agree, but the results are poor health, sickness, and disease. Why, you might ask? We'll discuss that. Look at the government recommended diet, the food pyramid. It's loaded with carbohydrates. Of the 3 foods, only 2 of them are essential. Essential fatty acids or fats, essential amino acids or proteins, and then there are carbohydrates, which taste essential but are not. So here's the reality. The SAD is dead food, the standard American diet. It's devoid of nutrient content, freshness, and energy. If this food is so low in energy, it's no wonder that people are saying, why am I so tired? Also, low energy foods are very acidifying in the body, and all this suppresses the immune system. Yes, food does matter, and therefore the more green, live, living foods, the better. Putting sugar into your car's gas tank will create problems, and the car won't run. Putting sugar into your gas tank, meaning the wrong fuels, will cause problems in your body as well. Number 3, stress removal. If you have a clogged, blocked drain, it'd be logical to remove the blockage so the plumbing works well. How about in our body? Let's keep food as our example. If you're putting into your body food allergens, then might your immune system have difficulty? Remove the food stressors, and might there be an improvement in the immune system? Number 4, cellular health. Because of eating the standard American diet, for example, can damage the health of your cells. And yes, poor cellular health can prevent healing. If a healthy grape represents a healthy cell and a raisin represents an unhealthy cell, then how can you get oxygen and nutrition into cells with thicker cell walls and fluid imbalances and poor mitochondrial function? If cellular health is not addressed, it's difficult, maybe even impossible to heal. Our 75 trillion cells in our body are like batteries needing to be charged, and guess what charges them? Food and water charges them and keeps them charged. In the center of every cell is a mitochondria, which is just like a battery. It takes into itself food, water, and oxygen and converts it to energy. If this cannot happen, then you cannot heal. Dr. Harold Saxton Burr, professor of anatomy at Yale University School of Medicine, discovered that measurable electrical imbalances in an organ precede the onset of disease and pathology, which means that all illness has a loss of cellular charge in the body. If the charge can be restored, then the disease does not happen or can be reversed. So what if you could provide a pulsed electromagnetic field of energy that charges up cells within the body? What might happen? An assist to healing? I mean, provide what the cells need to function at the deepest level sounds like exactly what would be necessary to enable healing, right? I like to call this cell exercise. It doesn't treat, cure, or heal anything. It exercises the cells, which improves the ability to take into them oxygen, nutrition, and even medication. So now let's bring it all together. Healing from autoimmune disease is very different than what is offered today. What the current protocol for treating lupus or most other autoimmune conditions is medication to treat the symptoms of it, as well as suppress the immune system, and that's it. My healing protocol begins with foundational improvement of brain function and control of the body, and then provide the tools for repair, which can be targeted nutrients, herbs, or homeopathics. These and whole foods in the diet are the tools and fuels for the body to repair and function properly. Remove the stressors and improve cellular health if need be, and wonderful things happen, all with no side effects or risks. Does this make sense to you? If you have any questions about healing from autoimmune disease or would like to see if this is for you, please feel free to contact me at 562-860-3404 or by email at drjim@aheadtowellness.com. I have more videos on YouTube, so subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to heal, schedule with my office for a free consultation, and I'll provide you a free cell exercise session. Thanks so much for watching.